a brief history of the learning centers. We wanted students, after completing their core program here at Metro, to be able to participate in experiential type of learning. We wanted them to be able to do research, and we wanted them out amongst professionals to really get a true sense of what a career looks like, what kind of skills are necessary. And thus the learning centers were born.
Depending on which learning center the students are participating in, they will have different OSU classes that pair with them. And then the digital students currently are taking classes with GrooveU, and they take classes in digital video production, sound design, and sort of the business of music. I find students' experiences to be generally good when they're taking OSU or college classes along with their learning centers. The great thing about the learning centers and the early college experiences is that it gives students sort of a way to like ease into their college classes, and then also the opportunity to participate in research projects.
There's been lots of successes with our students that have gone through the learning centers. Really, first and foremost, an opportunity to explore deeper into a pathway, whether it's the engineering pathway or the health and medicine pathway. Students really got to see the vast opportunities, job opportunities that are available within that. Students have been exposed to doing real-world research in each of those pathways.
Capstone work is to give students real-world challenges in order to, especially in the medical field, in order to see if they want to go into research. Like we have a lot of students doing cancer research or kidney research. Some are working at Nationwide Children's Hospital on different diseases, and to see if that's really what they want to do with their life before they get to college. They have to figure out a project, they have to go through the project with methods and materials and a hypothesis, and then they have to defend that project at the end. So it kind of gives students an idea of what it's going to be like once they leave high school. It's pretty much like a graduate student would do. You do research, you do a poster that has an objective, it does materials, it does hypothesis, materials and methods, results, conclusions, a discussion, and they go through the whole design process. Then they have to defend that information that they found and studied in front of a panel of judges, and the judges include their mentors, some graduate students, and one other teacher that they get to pick.
So I think that almost all the students definitely learn how to take a college level exam, right, which is really different than taking high school level classes and tests. At the high school level, a lot of times you'll have multiple tests or multiple projects or multiple things that you have to turn in to get points. At the college level, generally a lot of the courses might only have like 2 or 3 exams, and that's pretty much the entire grade for your class. So, and the college exams are much different because they're not just, do you know the information and then tell me what the information is, right? So it's not about memorizing stuff and then just regurgitating it onto a test. It's about, we already assume that you've done your memorization and you've done the work, you've done your reading, and that you know what we're talking about. Now, let us know that you also know how to take that information and then apply it to real-world situations. Some of the students probably feel that the college classes are easier than Metro classes. And it sort of probably depends on which college classes they're actually taking. Certainly Metro is an accelerated program, and they expect a lot from the students in the classes. So once they get to the college level, there probably are some courses that they don't necessarily have to spend as much time on, or that it's taught in kind of a different way, that the expectations maybe are a little bit less than what they are here at Metro. But for the most part, I think if they're taking rigorous, challenging science and math courses, then those classes are going to be more challenging than probably what they took here at Metro.
I think it depends a lot on the department and the student. I think that, you know, we have a really rigorous English program at Metro, and so an entry-level English program at OSU, I've heard, is pretty easy for our students. However, even though our students take biology, the entry-level biology class at OSU is very rigorous.
I want every student to go through a learning center before graduating. And sometimes there's a difficulty with that because we still have some kids that are working on high school graduation requirements, and it's a conflict of time. There isn't enough time in the schedule to do both for some kids. And you know, I really think having this experience while still in high school allows kids to kind of go into college thinking about it a little bit differently. You know, in their early college experience, they may have a great opportunity and really delve into a line of work and decide that that's what they want to do for the rest of their life. Or they may go through this experience and say, it was a good experience, but I really don't want to do that for the rest of my life. So I think it helps them settle into a decision matrix, like what factors I'm looking for as I'm starting to focus on my particular career of choice. So I think that's one of the biggest things, that I want every kid to have an opportunity to go through this before they leave our school setting, and trying to find a way to make that happen for every single kid.